There we go. Okay, we need to bring us
All
back
right.
on stream. Okay, let me see this. Let me see what this is.
All right.
Whoa. Okay. Okay. This is what we're talking about. This.
We're going right into it.
This is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. We're talking about
Okay.
this.
So, all right. I'll let me introduce it. All right. So, Mr. Girl
Uh,
puts out a poll
oh
thing real
no.
quick, right? And that says like, at what age did
No.
you guys get hit on? And then this girl Courtney says 10 years old. So Destiny thinks it's funny to say you were hot at 10. Any pics? And then she says check DMs. And then he says, Jesus, I've never wanted to bend someone over the hood of their little tyke so bad. Okay. Now, this is really, really fucking. This is not a good look for Destiny. But, and you can say, and here's my thing, okay? Here's the
By the
little
way, people in
nuance
chat are
between.
telling me he did more today.
Okay. Well, I'm going to just comment on this, okay? I just want to say it's one thing to say you shouldn't make a joke about topics like this. And I can appreciate that criticism. If someone says, listen, this topic, why are you making jokes about this? That's fine. But I feel like there's a subset of people who are treating it as though it's like serious, as though it's not obviously a joke. And that's kind of like what I wanted to talk about. It's like sometimes I feel like it's obvious when people are making a joke. And you can just comment on like if it's bad taste, then it's bad taste, you know? I don't know.
Well, we're gonna actually have something listed today for somebody who I think is very serious when they say stuff like this. Actually, we could look into later.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, because like dude, I don't know how to like. There's like no way to win when you talk about this, right? Because I agree with you that like obviously he's not serious, but Jesus Christ, man. You know what I mean? Like from
Yeah,
the
and that's
guy,
fine. You
from
can
the guy
criticize that, yeah.
who he's the public and private guy, man. He's the public and private guy, and he posts this on Twitter, man. He's the public and
Yeah, it's not a
private
good
guy.
look.
Like I don't think he is being serious here. Obviously, I don't think like the FBI needs to raid his house. But I don't know, man. It's not my brand of humor, okay? It's not my brand of humor. It just
Fair enough,
jolted me.
and
It
that's
shot.
fine.
When I saw it, like I did like an actual like physical double take. I had to like get like squeegees and wipe my eyes and like
like
and like my eyes bulged out like a cartoon. Yeah, exactly. Like window wipers on the eyes.
like those old cars that had the remember the old cars that not old but like in the 2000s the cars used to have the thing on their
You know you're
lights.
old, Heem. Accept it. Yes, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes, exactly like that. That's what I needed. I didn't know what to do, man. I don't know what to say about this, man. Like this is kind of like I've been trying to avoid stuff like this on the internet more and more because I don't know what to say about this. Like it's like the Xander Hall stuff or like all this other
Yeah, I didn't look into that.
I just have no
I
interest.
guess we can transition from this. We can transition from this to
No,
talking
apparently
about
there's more. There's more. And now that we
Oh,
started, we
should we
gotta
go
finish
into it
it,
now?
okay?
All right,
There's
let's
more
see.
that he
What is this?
posted today on Twitter, so I guess we gotta see it all, right? If we're gonna
All
cover
right,
it,
let
we
me
gotta
see.
cover it in
I'll
its
open it.
entirety.
I'll open it.
'Cause now we
All
made
right,
a
let me
YouTube
open it.
segment, okay? Now it's going on YouTube. But dude, I just don't oh no, really? Is there more? Okay.
Is this it? You can see
Yeah.
my screen, right?
Let me see. Let me
Okay.
see. So somebody tweets, I am all for defending the right to tell jokes and all without being accused of heinous crimes. But like we all agree that the joke of I want to blank you variety are not acceptable anymore, especially towards a 10-year-old. And then Omni responded, just checking, who is the 10-year-old being told I want to arse you in the story?
I mean, bro, listen, this is my issue. This is my issue, okay? If you want to criticize people, bro, if you want to criticize someone, you got to criticize them correctly. He never talked to a 10-year-old. You can criticize and say, bro, listen, this joke is wrong. Like you shouldn't joke about this kind of topic. Whatever. I think that's fine. It's just like, I don't know, bro. I think people should be more careful with their critique.
I remember.
Because then he's too smart. He's too smart. You see, he gets out of it like by finding the thing that you said that was actually wrong and being like, no, your premise is wrong.
I remember having a conversation with Destiny like a year ago, and it's still on my YouTube channel. The video is titled "Should I Cut Ties with Destiny?" And in the video, he basically tells me straight up that Dylan, it probably would benefit you and some other people to just straight up cut ties with me. I'm not saying you should do it. I'm just saying that, like, from your perspective, it might make sense. And at the time, I'm like, what? No, I'm not gonna just cut ties with you for PR. And that a few months ago, I remember saying publicly, like, you know, like, I'm not gonna like backstab the guy or anything. I'm not gonna like come out here and like claim like I know the truth about Destiny. In private, he told me yada yada yada. But man, you know, when a man needs a job, you know. I remember
He
saying
does
that.
make it hard. He does.
And
I
then
was
when I
saying-
see stuff
I was
like
saying
this,
to
it's like, damn, man, Destiny might have been telling the truth when he said that a year ago. Like, unironically, man. Oh my god.
I was saying to my chat, I'm like, yo, DGG's gonna end up on a list that like
They're
they
gonna
can't
end up
get
like the
within
Juggalos,
100
man.
without- yeah, or they can't get to within 100 feet of schools, shit like that.
It's gonna be like the Juggalos. They're gonna be labeled because they're gonna be like the DGG, also known as the Daliban by their more extremist wing. You know, that's what it's gonna be. They're gonna be ended up like the Juggalos. They're gonna end up like labeled as some gang, and every time they have a meetup, they're gonna have FBI people there with cameras in the distance and fucking binoculars monitoring everything they do, because Destiny is going like harder and harder, man.
Yeah, he is going hard. But anyways, that was my critique. Is just like I don't really have an issue with I just think people should keep their critiques more pointed.
I think like I think ultimately, man, he just doesn't care who will like. I think he values his being able to like say this wild, crazy stuff above all else, above
Yeah.
keeping any business relationship, keeping any
Or optics.
Optics King stand up, any of this stuff, being friends with anybody else on the platform, or like keeping ties with anybody else on the platform. He values being able to say stuff like this freely without any concern of like, maybe people will look at this and be like, please do not make that comment about a child. And he's just gonna like, nah, I want to be able to say whatever I want if it's funny, and this is to him is funny, so it's like, you know, he wants to say it. It's as simple as that. And like, that's fine, right? Like, he can do what he wants at the end of the day, but he also can't be surprised, right? And not his community either, or anyone around him. If there's gonna be people who are gonna be like, dog, I don't want to be asked questions about this all day. I don't want to be associated with this.
Or like, I don't know, expecting people to watch full 3-hour videos of you giving the nuance.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Of why it's actually
people
okay.
watch my 1-hour explanation video explaining exactly how I offended no one actually, and this is perfectly morally correct.
Everyone else is like, wrong. I'm right.
Everyone else wrong. I'm right. And then nobody's gonna watch it, right? They're just gonna see this on Twitter and they're gonna move on, right? And like, I don't know if I really want to get in the trenches over this tweet, man. I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to be the one dying for this, man. I'm gonna be like the Russians in 1917. I'm gonna be like, you know what? I've had enough. Had enough with your hot takes, Destiny. We're charging the capital.